What up, guys? Welcome back to the Extra Digest podcast. My name is Nash. As always, you can catch this podcast on YouTube and Spotify. And we're on the road to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're actually just 17 short of 1,000. So we're doing good. So get to subscribing, man. Hit and smash that subscribe button to enter to gonge 1,000 subscribers. Today with me, I got a man who's making his third appearance. Man like Joseph Mwabili, a.k.a.
Yeah, no, I don't have an AKA.
No AKA.
Yeah, my confidence is still low, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Man like Joseph Mobili is just fine.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And of course, today he came with his Barcelona kit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? How is it going being a Barcelona fan?
I don't know. It's a roller coaster. Always a roller coaster of emotions. From our...
Has there been a high?
Sorry?
Has there been a high this season?
What? Yeah, there was a time we were hoping like we could win some trophies, so it was fairly high.
Did you have a high? That
Yeah.
must have been early into the season.
Yeah, early into the
It's been
season.
more of low than...
Yeah,
Unajua roller coaster unaenda hivi.
Come on, man.
Sioni mahali mulikuwa mnaenda hapa.
Kuna time,
Yeah.
ilikuwa tunaona kama tutashinda ligi, Champions League, we have a good
What was
shot.
that, October last year?
No, December, October. Because we were, saindo Madrid wako like 10 points.
Yeah.
At some point ilikuwa 4. So 4 points tukiwafunga away ni point moja. And you're like, yeah, this is still achievable.
It's still feasible.
So the more tunaendelea Copa del Rey tumetolewa.
Goddamn.
Spanish Super Cup, we lost it on January.
Yeah.
And now Champions League, it's looking blurry. It's looking blurry. But man, wanasemaga, when your season looks like it's blurry, that's when you have a real shot at winning this thing.
Oh my God. Who
I'm
said
telling
that?
you.
They lied.
No,
Nani walisema
you
hivyo?
don't have to be perfect to win this thing. Like,
Yeah, you don't.
Like Arsenal is one of the examples.
You don't have to be
They've
you don't have to be
been-
perfect to win. What exactly? Like the
Cup competition and the Champions League, exactly.
Okay.
Because Arsenal have been perfect, like, 21 goals in 5 games,
Yeah.
and they blank in the
but you
Champions League
see,
against
that's the
Porto.
Premier League. That's different.
Yeah, because the Premier League is, you're playing against the Burnleys.
I feel like for league, you sort of have to be perfect. For easy Champions League, you don't really have to be perfect.
No, it's relative, man. You don't have to be perfect. I remember like Fergie's Man United were not perfect,
When they won what?
but they were winning the league titles, the Premier Leagues. They were not. They didn't have to be perfect. They could concede goals. They could win 2-1 or 1-0, late 1-0.
But it's winning.
Yeah, but my point is the performance was not perfect. Like, do you watch Arsenal or Manchester City or Liverpool?
For the league, things are different for me. I feel like for the league, it's the W that matters, not how you get it.
It's the consistency that matters.
Yeah, getting the Ws. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Fine. So today we are not talking about Premier League, of course. We're shooting on Thursday. There's so much that has happened season. But we can mention what happened over the weekend. Just Kendanga. Chelsea drew with Manchester City. No one saw that one coming.
Didn't you see that coming?
Not really, to be honest.
Like-
I triple captained Haaland.
The last time we were here with Tim, I think he said like Chelsea and relate team, when you expect them to win, somehow they disappoint you.
Yeah.
And when you expect them to bottle things up,
Yeah.
they turn up.
Like that week, I recall, we were mentioning them playing against Crystal
Yeah,
Palace on a
exactly.
Monday. Now, walikuwa wametoka, I think, kupigwa na Wolves or something.
Yeah.
So you were saying, very unpredictable, they might actually go ahead and win it. And they fucking went and won it.
Yeah.
3-1.
Walifunga Crystal Palace
Yeah,
comfortably.
but still thought like Manchester City must say, hey, that's a different. Unajua Man City si pale.
Yeah, but your game what I miss sikuelewa, like I was
But they
surprised
drew, man.
how man.
They drew. But I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
loved
did,
it.
but you still
Yeah, of course, points difference
Behind
ingekuwa
Manchester
if they, of course they won against Brentford. Place tulikuwa Africa maybe what but they
but
won.
it's good for Chelsea, and you guys have been cruising in the Premier League,
Yeah, we're cruising,
demolishing
man.
everyone.
Everybody who comes across us, man. Next victim, Newcastle United.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the
I have to-
confidence.
I have to
Normally, Arsenal win their games and trophies before the games are played.
It's cool. I mean, it's all right. Look, things are different now. If you think you know, I like how people benchmark us with the previous Arsenals.
So how do you want us to benchmark?
No,
Man? You have not shown us
you
anything
do you.
concrete.
Like, if how many months into the season you have not seen this a different Arsenal, then I can't convince you otherwise.
Like you've shown us you can lead for 241 days and still bottle it.
Exactly, and you're still judging us by last season as if you are not a different team now.
So you're telling me
So look, we're not going to
the past
delve
doesn't matter.
No, it does.
The
but
recent past.
if you want to use that season benchmark, that's all right. You do you, man. But
Okay.
of course, there's this season which
we
is
are using
took like 3. Okay, not 3/4. almost 3/4 because tumebakisha miezi kama 2-3 season iishe.
Okay, if you don't use last season as the benchmark, then if you use this season, you are probably worse than you were last season in terms of positions. I don't know about the points, but in terms of league positions.
Yeah, position, we are.
So we are supposed to use this as the benchmark, where you are actually behind 2 teams who have been the best.
I've been there, done that.
And have done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
You're pretty ambitious.
Right. So Arsenal won against, was it Burnley? Burnley wako chini, man. So there's not much to talk about there.
Another Pep student.
The best Pep student came to the fore.
No, one who was concentrating in class.
The cream always rises to the top. It did there.
The way you guys rate Arteta, man.
But they're confident, man. He has shown us. And people compare Arteta to Brendan Rodgers. That's crap. We need to
have a point, genuinely.
Fucking which point?
They both can't get it over the line. That's the point.
Do you know Rodgers alipeleka first season at Liverpool he finished I think 7th.
Yes.
Second season he ndio alikuwa kwa ile title charge.
Yes.
Finished 2nd.
Yes.
Third season alimaliza number 6. Fourth ndio alifutwa kazi.
Sawa.
And then you were 10th.
Do you know Arteta?
He won nothing.
Yes.
At that point in time.
And do you know Arteta?
How is Arteta similar?
Acha nimalize. Arteta yake ni 8th. Another 8th. Ingine akaenda a title charge. No, an imaginary title charge. No, because ukiachwa na 5 points, mimi sioni kama kuna anything you
that's we have seen people being left with bigger points.
Yeah, ndio maana nasema kitu ambaye imezidi 5 points ama 3 points, hakuna competition hapo.
No, Arteta first is 8th. Half a season. First full season 8th.
Full season. Good point.
Second full season 5th. Yenye tulikuwa after to get top 4, we didn't. Third full season 2nd when nobody thought they were contending for the title. Sasa ndio hii 4th full season.
Can you compare
are
now?
Are we still in the title charge?
Can you compare now the budgets?
No, are we still in the title charge?
Can you compare the budgets?
Which budgets?
Between the two managers, how much they spent
to
rebuild their squads,
and who had a bigger rebuilding to do, Rodgers or Arteta?
Both. Liverpool was so bad, bro.
Kutuliko.
Jesus, Liverpool.
Fucking hell.
It was a mid-table. Do you know walikuwa na is it kina Andy Carroll?
Walikuwa na Andy Carroll, yeah, but walikuwa pia na Suarez.
No, Suarez peke yake ndo alikuwa flash.
In fact, when Rodgers came, Suarez alikuwa ndani.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
Ni kama nyinyi.
Sina nani alimleta.
Ni kama nyinyi.
They had Sterling.
Arteta had no, Sterling was okay, fair enough. Sterling was good. You guys had Aubameyang. What?
What was your time?
He was still a goal scoring machine, man.
Machine gun.
He was Aubameyang. What?
By the time Nani was coming, he was not a machine anymore.
Didn't you have Ozil?
Ozil mwenye tulikuwa shida tukivurutana he had to be sold.
Environment.
Arteta had to clear big deadwoods.
Did Arteta contribute to...
Which deadwoods did Rodgers have to clear at Liverpool?
Jesus.
Big deadwoods.
Like Liverpool, the entire team was deadwood.
Which
was dead.
Ni watu wa kutoa raisi. Sasa imagine utoe captain wenu. Aubameyang was the captain. He had to be gotten rid of. That's not easy. Ozil was the highest earner at the club.
You're telling me that Arteta had better players.
Arteta had more work to do.
Had better players.
Had more work to do compared to Rodgers.
Was Pepe in that team?
Let me tell you. Okay, let me just sum this up because this one can spiral out of control. Yeah. In my opinion, Rodgers had work to do at Liverpool. Ain't gonna lie. Arteta had more work to do at Liverpool, at Arsenal, compared to Rodgers. Arteta maintained a title charge. This is the second season he's maintaining a title charge. Rodgers did it once.
We are not even sure if it's very early. We are not even sure.
It's a title
by
charge.
By the time we get to June, maybe itakuwa ni 10 points.
By June.
Sawa, May.
Season Asia
Maybe yeah.
Are
maybe
we still in the
10 points.
Are we still in the title contention?
February size.
Are we still in title contention?
Yeah.
Is Arsenal in title contention?
Yeah.
This is the second season back to back to go in title contention.
So that's supposed to be an achievement now.
Rodgers did it once.
So that's supposed to be an achievement.
It's better than Rodgers. Rodgers is a comparison here. So wanasema Rodgers is better than Arteta.
No, Arteta ni better.
No.
They're almost the same.
No, they said they are the same.
One plays sort of
not almost the same. They are the same.
Okay, mimi nasema they're almost the same. One plays this imaginary beautiful football.
Imaginary?
Yeah, because if you cannot Arteta,
Rodgers?
if you cannot get it over the line, I know people say Arteta is elite and stuff. He's managed to get Arsenal's juu kutoka wapi, but still kama huwezi get it over the line, wala ni story
kushinda ligi, right?
Stories za jaba
kushinda ligi.
Ligi na major trophies
ni
mlikuwa Europe lini mara ya mwisho?
2017.
Umeona sasa?
Hiyo ni Arteta amekuwa all along your time.
Arteta hajakuja in between kutoka 2017 mpaka last season.
Nani ameturudisha Europe? Champions League.
In 4 years. In 4 years. This is the first time.
It's okay.
A guy that bottled against Sporting. Come on, I'm done.
At Sporting. That was Europa League.
What's the difference? New
Europa League.
Europe.
Okay, Europe kwako ni Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League, Europa League, Conference, not
But
Europe.
tulikuwa Europa League. Hatuko Europa League?
Hii conversation ni ngumu sana.
No, hatuko Europa League.
Mlikuwa mkafanya nini?
Tulitolewa, yes, but tulikuwa Europe. I thought tumesema mtu hawezi kupeleka Europe.
Where?
That's what we said. So
I thought Arsenal ni mambo ya Champions League. Sikuizi pia Europe. Pia Europa mnaikosema kama Europe.
Hatukuwa Europe na Europa League no part of Europe. What are you saying?
So even Arsenal is part of Europe, so.
No, there has to be a ground, similar ground. But for me, comparing Arteta to Rodgers, they said Arteta is our Brendan Rodgers.
I think the context is Arteta is like that guy who
cannot get us over the line. That's what they said.
And sio ndio imekuwa ikifanyika all that time.
Okay, fine. Acha tuone hii season.
Nadhani context yake ni like Arteta ni mtu ambaye he can stabilize. He probably took over a worse squad, a very bad, terrible squad.
Yeah.
Then aka-stabilize na all that pressure, chaos kwa dressing room na kila kitu na fans. Aka-reconnect the group of players uwanjani na mafans na board. Ikaka kama a serious club again.
Yes. But sync.
Yeah, but haji get over the line so far.
Which is winning the league or the Champions League.
Or the Champions League. Or at least getting to the latter stages. Sio, hajafanya. The same thing na kwa hivyo anapeana ile hope. Like next season, we can build on it.
So that's the only benchmark, not winning trophies.
Yeah, of course. Kwani kwa football uko pale kufanya nini?
Rodgers alishinda nini at Liverpool?
No, tell me. Kwa football uko pale kufanya nini?
Everything that is available.
Right? You haven't done that so far.
What do you mean?
Everything that is available in trophies ama?
Yes.
Na hamjafanya hivyo ama?
Arteta hajabeba cup at Arsenal.
Sawa. There are two Mickey Mouse trophies tumpatie sawa.
Rodgers alibeba nini at Liverpool?
No, Rodgers did way worse.
So why is Arteta Brendan Rodgers?
No, maana mimi nasema he is almost like your Brendan Rodgers.
He's better than Brendan Rodgers.
The point is,
don't say he's almost.
Sawa, acha tuimalize.
Say he is better.
In the last decade, Arsenal have been probably ukiondoa hizo miaka za Klopp. But ni sema like 2-3 years za Klopp. Arsenal have had better seasons than Liverpool. See? Yeah. In the last decade. Tukiondoa kama 3 years.
No.
Ama okay, 2. Let's
Liverpool
take 2.
Have been better.
2 decades.
20 years sasa.
Ndio nasema Arsenal have been slightly better than Liverpool in terms of winning.
That's going back to 2003, bro.
Yeah, najua kuna hiyo Champions League ya 2005 hapo. But after hapo hakuwa na trophy nyingine kana na hiyo Champions League, ndio? Hata kwenye league positions hawajakuwa
walikuwa na Europa League. They did a double in 2002.
I digress basi.
But yeah, for me Arteta is better than Brendan Rodgers. I don't care what nobody says. You can't say Arteta is like Brendan Rodgers. He has one cup.
Arteta is amplified by Twitter tacticals, man.
No. Arteta has maintained a title charge for 2 seasons consecutively.
It's not a trophy, it's not an achievement.
See, season haijaisha, bro.
Na sasa kama haijaisha na singisi number 1.
But kuna contention inaendelea. Why did Rodgers not do that for 2 seasons consecutively? He did that for 1 season, then he fell off.
By the time season inaisha, maybe hata kwa kwenye title charge inaongelelea.
If Arteta finishes 3rd or 2nd, is he like Brendan Rodgers?
No, personally I think Arteta is better.
Oh, sawa. Okay. That's it. He said he's better, so
Jesus.
That was the contention. All right, so Arsenal beat Burnley 5-0. Yeah, kuna story hapo.
Did you also beat West Ham 5-0?
No, 6-0. That was a week before. Man United beat Luton.
Yeah.
They were playing against Luton, yeah?
Yeah,
they beat Luton. Yeah. Sort of, did you struggle by them, Mulishinda? 2-1. Hey.
They struggled.
Hey, Lokonga was having a
Luton outplayed you guys.
Yes, Luton outplayed them. No. Since Morris scored, Luton outplayed these guys.
Like, see,
but you held on.
That's the story of Man United this season.
Okay. They had chances. Like Garnacho, I think. Yeah. Liverpool beat Brentford, then they came and backed that up against Luton Town. Yeah, so big win. And they're maintaining the top of the table status.
Yeah, they are comfortably.
Yeah.
And the driving seat.
And Luton walikuwa naongoza, by the way.
Yeah.
And then they had to equalize. And
did you think like Luton would hold through that lead? Surely.
No, at Anfield, bro.
Yeah. But people are focusing on the bigger things that night. right?
Of course, the Champions League. Yeah. So let's get down to the goddamn Champions League. Started on Tuesday. Oh, it started off last week. Then we had Madrid. We 1-0 against Leipzig. Kulikuwa na some debate about.
Yeah, your game. I think there was a Leipzig goal in Yeli. It's the same
at the system that day. Sijui ni system gani hiyo day ilikuwa chini.
It's the same story with Real Madrid, man. I'm telling you, that club.
That's weird. Then Copenhagen against Man City. I don't think we expected anything different. 3-1 win for Man City.
But it wasn't that smooth and rosy
for them.
Yeah, for Man City. Yeah, they had to struggle to pull it through.
But they did.
Yeah, they did. Of course they did.
I feel like the Champions League then justifies the means. That's how Chelsea won the two Champions League they have. Then the next day we had Lazio clapping
Bayern Munich. Jesus.
How the fuck?
And
now Thomas Tuchel is leaving because he's
gone,
doing. I think, is it 4 or 3 games in a row?
Wamepigwa 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Nikitumba Bayern, it's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
It's unheard of.
Yeah. And now Thomas Tuchel is
the German media is going crazy.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
No, we are saying Laporta, please don't even dare. No, don't you dare,
no.
Man.
Who else is available?
No, Hansi Flick is available. We can take De Zerbi from. No, actually, no. I actually saw a report by Fabrizio that he sees the Barcelona job as more pleasing to him than the Bayern job. Yeah.
When hamna pesa,
we have aura.
Aura gani hakuna pesa? Aura is not performing on the pitch. There is no money to attract big talent.
No, it's gonna aura. Like we'll always have managers lining up for us. Go, calm down. So
lining up for you. India mnatafuta managers, they're not lining up for you. Usidanganye watu. That's a big lie. But let's not digress. But Bayern Munich losing to Lazio. Na walikuwa chini hiyo game.
Walikuwa chini actually. There was a chance pia Lazio walikosa. Sijui ni Immobile alikosa ni Kim-Min-jae.
Yeah, Kim-Min-jae.
Yeah, he lost his striker, then akakuwa 1-on-1 na Nua, and then Nua saved the day.
Yeah.
But the second time asking, Upamecano did his thing. Like Upamecano being Upamecano.
Yeah. Typical Upamecano settings.
Challenge, yeah.
Upamecano settings. Huyu Mandem akianza Euros ahead of Saliba.
He will. Of course he will.
That's crap, bro.
Of course he will.
Mseme kwa chini all season.
He's been crap at all. Okay, last season kwa league alianza season fiti sana, Bundesliga. But then in the latter stages of Champions League, he was stinking the place. But still bado kwenye national team anapata call up ahead of Saliba.
I think this time around is where things stand. I think.
No, I think on the ball is priceless. He can be priceless.
Msia patana na Hurricane.
Akona bozo moments.
Ama kina Saka huko. Man. But hizo ndizo zitafanya nani wapoteze Euros.
Still mbona
it's not like they have it, but
no, maybe wakati Antonio yuko chao akiwa ametoka Didier.
Yeah.
Maybe saa huyo kocha mwingine atakuwa na prefer player mwingine because
I think Saliba so far he has proven why.
No, Saliba this season has not been, come on, don't start.
He has not been what?
Like he's been ish for me.
Yeah, because you watch La Liga wewe.
Yeah, the only time I watch Arsenal it's been
ish.
Yeah,
how many times
Gabriel has been, I've watched like your 8 games this season. Yeah.
All right, but personally, I think Saliba deserves a nod ahead of Upamecano.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this time round.
But see it on the back of like Saliba is like the best.
No, but he's been better this season.
You think so?
Yeah, not
compared to like last season.
Achana last season. Yeah,
comparing Saliba while last season and this season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think he's been better. I just hope he doesn't get injured.
Because you're going to have another excuse.
Because hapa kwenye tunaenda
ndiko of bottling the league, right?
No, not really. We don't need another excuse now. We can even fucking slot Declan Rice as a CB.
You guys never run out of excuses, man.
No, everybody.
Like it's your speciality. You guys are masters of excuses and copium.
Are you saying you are politicians?
Yeah, copium and excuses. Like me wanakubali. It's like kama jana after you lose a game and the headlines be like a shocker, like Porto pull a shock against Arsenal. No, it wasn't a shocker, man. How can you be shocked when you had no shots on target? How can you be shocked?
How many did they have?
At least more than you.
How many?
Right? More than you.
And
they are 2-time Champions League winners.
Okay, fine. How many shots do they have?
3 is better than 0.
They had 3 shots. Your game ilikuwa destined for a 0-0 draw.
Kuna ile chance walikosa ya kwanza in the 20th minute.
Ile ilipiga post and rebound to him.
Umeona sasa?
Your shit na kaya FIFA, man.
That was a clean chance.
Yeah, that was a clean chance.
So inamaanisha they were
I feel like they didn't have much position, but they had more dangerous chances.
Yeah, and that's the point of the entire point ya
Two
kucheza mpira.
chances.
That's the entire point.
Yeah, tatu hata sijui ni gani hiyo wenyewe walikuwa na.
Nasema that's the entire point ya football.
You're gonna header. Yeah, but you know what? We were getting to the Champions League, so let's finish up with the last week. So Lazio got beat by they beat Bayern Munich. Crazy things happening at Bayern Munich. You love to see it.
I'm enjoying.
Hurricane has no.
Every time Bayern Munich lose a game,
Yeah.
I feel like I need to take a shot. I enjoy it.
Watching the demise of Bayern.
Yes.
Walikufanyia nini?
No, hata si hiyo. Fair enough. Mtu akikufunga uwanjani unakubali. But you see Bayern Munich have been selling this
Wait, walipigwa 8-0?
8-2.
Oh.
No, 8-2. It was 8-2, come on. No, hiyo ilikuwa 7-0. Ilikuwa 7, 3 and 4. Ingine ilikuwa 8-2. The point is
Ngoja.
unafanya kama ujifungwa 8-2. Unacheka.
No. 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah.
Hata si wakati tulikuwa kungutwa 10 by Bayern.
Usiseme yako ni 10.
At least tulikuwa tunanini ba.
The good thing ni si watu tulikuwa tunafanyia hivyo nyinyi.
Nyinyi mlitupiga aggregate zenu haziko ya kubwa.
Yeah, lakini mlifunga bao 10 nyinyi. Jesus.
5-1. At least tulikuwa funga ya kutoa machozi. Something you didn't do then.
So, point ni like
Bayern, you're loving the demise.
Yeah. They normally sell this morality narrative that they are morally upright as a society, as a club, and blah blah blah. And now we are seeing the rotten part of Bayern Munich. So I enjoy it. I love it.
Long may it continue, of course. Pia alinifanyia vibaya sana round of 16. Yeah, so fuck him, man. Then we had PSG versus Real Sociedad 2-0 win.
It was a good game, man.
Yeah.
Real Sociedad played so well for like 90% of the game.
Yeah.
And then of course PSG have individual superiorities,
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
out of nowhere,
unlike
bang,
Kylian.
bang.
Yeah,
Game
2-0
is
down.
gone.
Bang, Mbappe, fuck it. Then this week, of course, we had on Tuesday PSV Borussia.
Yeah.
1-1 draw.
Very boring draw. But we had our two Barcelona players who did very well. Sergio Dest. And who is on loan at PSV.
Oh.
And Luke de Jong. Yeah, very good. We love him, man.
That's your player?
No, he was our player.
Oh.
And actually, people fell in love with him. Sana. And he was getting standing ovations.
Luke de Jong.
Yeah, man, we were in the
Are you
trenches.
like buying everybody who's fucking available?
We are not Chelsea at least, but we are in the trenches.
Mlikuwa mna move na Chelsea settings your time. Mkiwapiga some crazy wages kama Chelsea wanapiga some crazy long contracts. But yeah. PSV drew 1-0. The other one was Inter Milan versus Atletico.
That was another good game.
Heck of a good game, that one.
I think now
That one was a good game.
I was afraid of Inter Milan, but now I'm even like, ooh.
Yeah, for me, I've always been afraid by how they're moving, man. They're moving mad.
Like it's like
they're really good.
I've never seen a team that can link and ping passes, even long passes, so accurately like them. Man. You try and press them, but no, they can bypass your midfield line and go straight to Lautaro. Then he holds a play and lets others join the attack. Man, it's crazy. They're so good.
They're very good. They're very good. Like the goal that Arnautovic scored. That's after squandering 2 clean chances.
Bro missed very easy chances. Yeah, you know.
And then of course, typical football fans, the next minute they're cheering him.
It's Martinez missed. It was a sort of one.
It was saved.
Yeah, it was. No, it's a chance missed, man. Yeah, of course. Dumfries.
Lakini Dumfries hata kwanza hiyo game. Damian. Di Marco. Di Marco ni bad man.
But that team is very good. And actually, there was a debate that Inzaghi, you know pronunciation yake right? Inzaghi, is it because normally people who wanasema after a team starts performing very well, people like your team iko na world class players. But hawaangali probably alikuja akapata a very normal squad, then aka maximize and getting the best out of them, ndio maana wanaonekana kama ni world class. So do you think Inter Milan has world class players ama ni coach ana work hizo miracles yeye peke yake?
It has to be a mix of both.
Come on, it's like it's
team chemistry iko very high. Very high. Wild class, Lautaro.
No, Lautaro is world class. Yeah, I know he's having a stellar season. I know this. No, I know he's having a stellar season, but this Ferdinand lazima nitataka kusikia opinion yako. But like he misses so many chances. It's frustrating to watch.
Lautaro, you know, like in Serie A, top scoring.
No matter sema this season,
I don't feel like this is the first season yenye anafunga mabao mob.
Yeah, kweli yako sawa.
Maybe not top scoring then, but bado alikuwa anaziweka. But this season is just moving different.
Yeah, he's moving different.
Yeah, he's scoring, and I can't say he missed. You have to sometimes give brilliance to the keeper.
Okay, for a striker like Lautaro, na venye unasema this season amekuwa, he had at some point a 100 million price tag
being saved. People, world class players have sometimes.
Can we have like two things?
Nika Haaland na Flecken. So Haaland is a dope ass striker, but sometimes Flecken hata save kitu.
Maana nasema, can we have like it was a good save and it was a bad strike?
No, I think it's more of save. Yeah, then of course rebound yo sasa out of which
kafunga
bang na ilingia na msee fulani wa Atletico sika ni loan ama nani.
But I feel like Atletico pia, I know Simeone has switched things up recently in the last 2 years. He tried to do it at some point beginning of La Liga last season, then he conceded so many goals. Towards January he decided to change, went back to what he knows best. But the season naona pia amejaribu kuachilia kidogo. He's more open to committing more players in attack and stuff, and wamepoteza hiyo defensive solidity yao. But at least they can create something, even though kwa hii game ya juzi they were
I don't think they were flat.
They were not flat, but they were outplayed for me, I think really? Inter were better in almost all the departments.
I feel like it's just that Inter were clinical with the chance that he got.
Do you think Athletic created
I think they were
a lot of threatening chances?
I watched like 3/4 of that match. I think nearly those of the last 15 minutes or something.
See?
The last 15. But that one, because they scored that goal in the last 15 minutes. Your game ilikuwa nakaa even kabisa.
Yeah, it was a game like ilikuwa inachezewa. I feel like Inter ndo walikuwa wanacheza up until the last meters za uwanja, but Atleti were having some nice sequences up until the final third wanakosa something. They're just missing something. Yeah.
But Inter won 1-0, moving them. I feel like for me they're the fourth favorites.
Yep.
They're among the top four.
They deserve to be
feel like
ahead of Arsenal actually. For me, I saw that. The bookies at times they're mad.
No, of course. Mad. Before Arsenal got beaten by Porto.
Before I thought Inter should be ahead of you.
Yeah, in terms of favorites.
Yeah.
But you still feel like the final four ideally should be. What do you think the final four should be?
In terms of favorites?
Like favorites, yeah. Top four.
City, Madrid, Inter, then fair enough Arsenal.
Yeah, I feel the same too. But of course PSG with always come Mbappe up, you can't.
Yeah, even Bayern Munich have so many good players, man.
But Bayern Munich, no. For me, they are not.
Tuchel has messed up that team.
Yeah, he has for sure. And it's not going to happen
for
long.
May it continue.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be.
No, maybe they'll appoint. You see, they've been having weird decisions by Bayern Munich. Now they have players who are sort of looking mid. They got Dyer.
Eric.
Yeah, the border, I think is.
But so alitoa kina nani?
Yeah, kina Salahamidzic and Oliver Kahn. Drasen ama
Oliver Kahn alitoka.
Yeah, do you know walimfuta Oliver Kahn wameshinda ligi wakamfuta kuja kwa celebration like hali alikuwa bro job iliisha
so alichizwa wakati walifuta Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
That was the beginning.
So they have been having very weird decisions. I don't know, man. It's so unlike Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
But I'm loving it, man.
Like we said, long may to continue. Then the next day, which was Wednesday, that's where we had now, I feel like, well, Inter ilikuwa bigi, but two big matches. Arsenal going to Porto, Estadio do Dragao, and we are thinking, Porto, tutapiga.
Normal day in office for Arsenal.
Yeah, like just cruising, because, we're scoring for fun this year. Hey, bro, ilikuwa another story altogether. 36, for me, I have to say, ilikuwa a weird game.
Why do you think it's weird, though?
Weird? Declan Rice, for starters. Alipewa yellow card deka ya kwanza. 1 minute 6 seconds in, yellow card.
Do you think it was justified? Do you think it was justified?
Yes, it was justified.
So it's not weird.
It's weird. Declan Rice.
He made a mistake.
Unajua Declan Rice akona, I think that was the second yellow card all season long.
Hajazoea kucheza Champions League?
No, kwani amekuwa akicheza Europa yote mingine? Kwani Arsenal this is the first game tulicheza Champions League?
No, hajazoea kucheza. Unajua mazoea?
Kwani amecheza game 6?
Unajua mazoea?
So, I don't get it. He has played 6 games already.
One season.
Yeah.
One season.
This is not his first
Sasa
game.
mazoea ni tofauti. Enda kumuulize Frankie de Jong.
Ndio maana alipigwa yellow card.
No, nasema. See, I don't know. I know it doesn't make sense, but
So why are you saying things that don't make sense? Anyway, got a yellow card the first minute. He was making wayward passes.
see, that's the entire point. Hajazoea Champions League.
No.
Unakataa.
This is unlike this. A Declan who has played 31 games so far this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when alikuwa acheza Europa League na alikuwa acheza at West Ham playing against Man City and all that stuff, that's not something we used to see of Declan. But I'm going even by this season alone, by all the games he's played, because he's played against world-class teams that should be even in the Champions League. Man City have been there twice.
Hizo world-class teams ngapi hizo wanasema?
Man City. He has played against Man City twice. Atakuwa na stinker. He has played against Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool see world-class. Twice. I don't think when you got beat in the FA Cup, he was the worst player. But he wasn't that great either. But he wasn't the worst player.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So those are 4. Those are 2 teams playing them 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
Not even 4 times.
He's a good player.
Amecheza against Liverpool 3 times.
He's a good player, Declan Rice. He's very good.
Yeah, he's very good. Not almost, but I think for me he's world class.
World class.
I don't see better DMs. How many better DMs would you say are there than Declan in Europe?
In Europe, of course, there's only one Rodri. But yeah, better. You see, that's why we had this conversation off the camera at some point. The term world class, like you saw, Rio Ferdinand was comparing between Foden and Saka,
which is crap.
No, it's not crap.
Do you think? Let's just kill this.
You know it. I told you Saka is not world class at some point.
So Foden is better than Saka, because that was the issue. Is Foden better than Saka? In your opinion,
there's context, which is
what?
You can take Foden out of Manchester City and they still be all right, but you cannot do the same with Saka and Arsenal.
So Saka is more important.
So Saka contributes more to the team,
than
to
Foden,
his team
than Foden does to Man City.
Yeah, even though he's been, I know recently he's had okay matches, but amekuwa akifunga sana this season. But still, Man City have firepower more compared to Arsenal.
Of course.
Kuna context hapo bado.
Especially Haaland.
Someone can argue that if you take Foden and bring him to Arsenal, he still have a lot of prominence compared to.
You think he'll have a better output than Saka?
Maybe because atakuwa na prominence kubwa.
No, don't say maybe.
It's maybe because it's not absolute. Point yangu ni akija atakuwa starter Arsenal. Sindio? Maybe anaweza kachezeshwa position yake ambaye anataka with freedom to cut inside and operate on the inside channels, right? So that means he's closer to the box. And Foden is all-rounded literally. He has tech, akona ball striking.
Don't beat about the bush. Is Foden better than Saka?
No, kuna context.
So kwa context yako, Foden is better than Saka?
Kwa context yangu, Foden is better than Saka kwa sababu anasaidia timu yake ishinde trophies.
Yendi anacheza like crunch time like
anasaidia.
Ana carry the team.
No, kila mchezaji anasaidia.
No, carrying the team or something?
No, you don't have to carry the team. Unasaidia.
Kaa kina Mangala. Unajua kina Mangala pia walibeba ligi. They have won the Garden
League. You're trying to twist my words.
No, umesema anasaidia.
Ndio maana nikasema context. Saka ana contribute more kwa Arsenal setup compared to Foden. Na feel like ukimtoa Foden bado Man City watakuwa bado
Man City. So just that bit of him winning trophies is that to you
getting it over the line, which is the most. Do you know how many
see ana contribute ati anabeba team towards we're getting that. It's just being part of a team.
Not being like an essential part of that team.
Essential.
Yeah, he's essential. Even Pep said it so many times. Point if, do you know how many players wenye hawako kwa table probably ya Gerrard and Lampard wangekuwa kwa international trophies. Let me land. If wangekuwa wako international trophies wangekuwa closer to that table ya Xavi, Iniesta, Modric, Kroos, right? Wangekuwa very close, if not at the same table.
Who that? Gerrard.
Gerrard, yeah. Kama wangekuwa kuna international glory pia wangekuwa closer to that table. So,
international glory.
Yeah, with England. Wangekuwa closer to that all-time great ya midfielders. Kwa hiyo table ya kina Xavi, Iniesta, I don't know.
Wangekuwa closer, but they're not close.
Yeah. Yeah, but hawako because hawana hiyo part ya get it over the line with the national team. So no maana nakwambia Saka is a good player. He's a good player.
But national team, Saka hadi ucheza.
Hujanielewa point yangu.
Context ya national team sasa.
Context yangu ni
context yako, let me tell you why I don't get you. Context yako unatumia Foden na Saka kwa club.
Yeah, kwa club.
Alafu unaniambia kina Modric na nani unatumia international.
Acha nikueleweshe sasa.
Let's stick to one thing.
Nasema
because international Saka is ahead of
tunatumia kina Steven Gerrard kwa sababu hawakuwa na hiyo acumen ku get it over the line with their countries as compared to the other guys because both kwa club levels wali achieve the very best, especially Lampard sio na Scholes, but kwa club hawakuwa na kwa country hawakuwa nayo, but hao wengine walikuwa nayo, ndio maana wanakuwa ranked way better than them, right? So Foden amesaidia timu yake imeget at club level, imeget it over the line in terms of trophies, but Saka hasn't.
Ndiye amesaidia.
Si ndio?
Unajua ukisema saidia,
amecheza game ngapi last season?
Ni kama Haaland amesaidia Man City wa bebe.
So you telling me outside 2 or 3 key players for team?
It's like what? Foden impact yake at Man City. Do you feel it?
Are you why are you under like rating Foden?
I'm not underrating him. I'm just saying he's not better than Saka.
No.
I'm just saying he's not better than Saka.
I'm just saying he helps his team to get it over the line.
He helps.
Yes.
Just being a squad player.
He's not a squad player, bro.
No, when you say that, because you're saying winning the titles with Man City.
Yes.
Even the squad players win titles.
Yes, but nasema mtu ambaye ni essential. Foden has been playing for that Man City squad time and time again.
Okay, fine. For you think Foden is better than Saka?
I think Foden is better than Saka.
Do you think Saka is world class?
I don't think Saka is world class.
Tell us why.
Now that is normally a very broad conversation because like I told you, world class haina parameter moja. The one constant na the term world class ni performance at the very highest level. Right? Haina time frame eti huyu alikuwa unafaa uwe umeperform for 2 years ndio uwe world class, unafaa umeperform for 4 years ndio uwe world class.
Yes.
So Saka last season he performed at a very high level.
Yes. And that's not the first time. That was not his first season performing at high level. Go on.
So my point is again world class ni mchezaji ambaye he can drag his team from the mud mwenyewe to the promised land. No maana mi wana feel like people throw around the term world class recklessly. Inafaa kuwa a select few of players. Na kwa hiyo criteria yangu ambayo naamini Foden ameifikia, lakini
ame drag Man City to
I told you he's played key part kwa hiyo squad ya Manchester City.
So would you say like he has dragged Man City?
He has helped. Saka has not
So he has not dragged Man City.
He has dragged Man City kwa sababu
Foden.
Yes, akona bao ngapi Foden? This season Google.
Acha niangalie. Foden akona titles. Goals
zake this season na last season.
We can compare.
Compare.
You know he doesn't match Saka, you know.
He doesn't match Saka, but nikuulize.
But he's world class and Saka is not.
Wakati ule
he doesn't match Saka, but he's world class and Saka is not.
Ndio maana nasema metrics za kucompare world class ni very relative. Inategemea. Kwangu mimi nafikiri player anafaa anisaidie nishinde trophies. If you cannot do that, man, you're not chatting shit to me.
Okay.
So kwa watu kama nyinyi ambao mnapenda foreplay, then Saka na fit hiyo profile
foreplay.
Na mimi msewa
teke
toa nguo anakama. So ndio nasema kwa hiyo narrative Saka na fit.
Mkipata naye pole sana. Go on.
Saka na fit. But kwa hii yangu mimi nadhani a world class player should be the difference maker kwa timu yake ama ana play a very key role kuisaidia move to the next level, then kwangu mimi si world class. Na kuna hii metric nyingine ambao watu wanakompare world class reference ni ya nani ambayo unatumia kuweka world class. Is it Vini Junior? Is it previous players? Kama bani ya previous players of course iko juu sana, probably Saka hajafika hapo hivyo. So hii term ya world class kwanza ni confusing, ndio maana sipendi kuitumia.
It's not confusing.
It's confusing because vitu mingi ambazo zina revolve hapo huwa ni very subjective.
But unasema so where kwako Foden world class?
I think so
because he has won titles, not because he has dragged Man City.
Because ni crucial part ya Manchester City ambaye ameshinda.
You think without him Man City wangeshinda?
Maybe. It's buts and ifs, man.
Bro.
It's buts and ifs.
They are fucking winning it without Foden. Hata wewe unajua. You just don't want to agree, but go on. Let continue cooking.
No, sawa. Saka is a very good player.
Yes.
But mimi bado siamini kama ni world class player kwangu.
He has not proven to you that he can drag a team.
Until he wins something with Arsenal, then kwangu mimi bado.
So how you think, since Saka came into this conversation, he has always, since Arsenal started this resurgence, the one constant has been Saka.
Yes.
Being the best player, he has been the best player in England 2 seasons in a row. But, he's not world class. He's not dragging his team. He has been the best player at Arsenal since this resurgence started, I think, around 18-19.
So Arsenal is the benchmark of world class?
No, I'm just giving you an example. Yeah.
So being the best player at Arsenal.
Drag team. Drag team.
To where? So I'm a drag Arsenal.
To where we are right now.
What?
Where were we in 18-19?
Jesus.
Would you know? 18-19, you wouldn't know where we were, would you?
Yes.
Where were we?
You are busy.
Uko chini, right?
Not after oil.
Best tukipata ni Europa League.
Yeah.
Way below likes of Liverpool, Man City. Au walikuwa as the untouchables. Yeah. We used to say like we want to be like those teams. We want to be chasing the title with those teams. Back in 18-19. What are we right now?
Okay. To cut that story.
No. Where are we right now?
You still trophyless.
We are chasing for the title with Man City and Tottenham.
How can you be chasing your trophies while you finish the season 5 points behind?
Nimesema right now. Kwani season
haijaisha hata. Si kama haijaisha mbona?
Why were we contending for the league alongside Man City last season?
You call that
Those are the guys.
You call that contending.
What is that?
Man, Missy Amini.
Goja. If a team stays on the league for 247 days, that's not being in title contention.
Yeah, and end up losing by 5 points.
No, that's not being in title contention. Yes or no? So, is that being in title contention or not?
Can you?
It's in the absolute answer. It's a yes or
absolute.
No. Yeah, it is.
241 days season haijaisha.
247.
Season iko?
Season ya tuseme 310 days.
Bas.
But 247 you are top. Is that not being in title contention?
No.
Think about it.
Acha nimalizie point.
For you that's not being in title contention.
I don't think so, man.
Go on.
Do you think Girona is in title contention?
This is their first season. Yes, they are.
In title contention?
Yes, they are.
Okay, sawa.
Ligi imebakisha game ngapi? Ni 13.
13.
Wameachana, is it 5 points?
23 and then.
Wameachana 5 points in the top team.
Yeah.
Wako in contention.
Definition yangu basi ni tofauti mimi na.
The story that came out of your argument. Maybe this doesn't apply to Foden, but Man City have been getting away with very average players because the cumulative club is winning things.
Yeah, that's true also.
Nathan Ake is a treble winner. Is he anywhere near world class?
Nowhere near.
Would you call Joseph Guardiola world class?
He was at Leipzig probably. Yeah, I think so. Acha ni nani? Mbona your statement? Does Nathan Ake play at the highest level?
Yes.
So does that not qualify to be world class?
Highest level hapa ni Champions League.
Yeah.
That's the highest you can go as a club.
Hajai kosa like ni regular kwa starting lineup ya Manchester City.
This season?
No, your title winning season. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. The world class title is just fucked up. It's very relative. Watu wengi wanaichanganya tu na mambo mengi. It's not clear.
This season, yeah? The player with most touches inside the opposition box, the top one is Mbappe. Akona 188 touches. Wa second ni nani? Yes.
Saka.
Bukayo Saka. Since Saka started playing, I think in, is it 1920 season, only him and Mo Salah have had 40 plus goals and 30 plus assists. Only him in the Premier League. That's not one season, that's since 1920 season. Saka has scored against 24 teams of the 24 he has faced in the Premier League. Hakuna team amefesa akakosa kuscore.
Okay.
That's cumulative.
I digress. Saka is world class.
You see,
Saka is world class.
Saka has been player of the year in England 2 seasons in a row. Think of all the players who are in England. Why are they choosing him to be a player of the season back to back? He has to be average, right?
Okay, I digress. Saka is world class. I don't like Saka personally. Maybe it's
you don't have to like him personally.
No, maybe it's clouding my judgment. Saka is world class, to be fair.
Good stuff. It's story Meisha.
Yeah.
We'll send this to not Foden. Foden hatuna shida na wewe, by the way. Rio is the one you have a problem with.
No, why do you think Rio?
Rio one time alisema ati Doku is better than Saka.
it depends. Kuna metrics ambazo Doku is better than Saka.
Where? Which one?
Like take-ons.
Doing
No, take-ons ambayo ni very important at
how
times
many?
kwa timu yake.
You can have take-ons but successful ones.
If no, take-ons zinaweza saidia kwa njia nyingi sana.
But are they successful?
Yes.
That's
he has
the
I think 55% success rate
of
take-ons zake.
Na
Yeah,
Saka?
I thought no, Saka is below because I think the first one in Europe so far is Lamine Yamal. Then I'm telling you,
Doku is crap. Okay, Doku is not crap. He's nowhere near Saka.
Cumulatively, the net profile, Saka is superior.
Yes. So why would you want to narrow down to something?
There are some things that Doku is better than Saka.
But you want holistic. Hapa
Doku
tukuji
is
kuangalia ati-
multidimensional. Doku can beat his man. Like there's
And
more.
then do what? Ni sawa, you can beat your man. What do you do next? Do you create a chance?
That's why I'm saying
Do you create a chance?
kuna profiles zingine ambazo Doku is better than Saka.
Buda, atuko hapa kuna
But the net profile-
it's a very holistic approach you're
Why
doing.
do you want to look it like that? Because
Ni sawa, you take on a man, right? And then you do what?
you take on a man, it's a low block, right? You take on one or
And
two
then
guys.
what do you do?
Kuna watu wawili umewapangua kutoka hiyo low block.
And then what?
Kuna space imetokea hapo.
Do you create an assist?
Bernardo Silva anaingia hapo hivyo. No wait, let me tell you, Bernardo Silva ameingia kwa hiyo space amekimbia hapo. Amesaidia team kumove forward ama
So that's what Kai Havertz does, but that's you guys are not okay with that.
Did I say anything about Kai Havertz?
Ulikuwa unasema nitakuexplainia what he does.
Si ndio utaniexplainia?
Si ndio unasema
Because
Doku anafanyanga?
mimi niko na opinion yangu kwa kichwa changu about Kai Havertz, but nataka
That's what Doku
uniexplainia.
does. That's what Doku
Mtu kama
is.
Grealish, people I know give Grealish a lot of stick. But you can argue ball retention yake iko vizuri and maybe kwa setup ya Manchester City he's effective at what he does. So profiles ni tofauti, uweze ukaziweka general tu hivyo. Kabisa.
But sasa, so Doku for you is what?
Maybe Doku in an Arsenal setup is given more freedom. Is given more
When
prominence,
yako
ama
limited
more
at Man City.
responsibility. Of course kwa Manchester City uko limited.
Na nini?
Huwezi kuwa na dribble venye unataka, huwezi access zones zingine venye unataka.
But unasema anafanya take-ons and create space.
Ujanielewa, maybe amepewa freedom down that corridor peke yake ya flank, aruhusi maybe ku cut inside na freedom
But
venye
he
anataka.
does cut inside.
He does, but sina frequency ambayo anataka yeye mwenyewe. Maybe
Kwani una cut inside once alafu sasa umeambiwa don't cut inside more than 5 times.
unaweza ambiwa wakati una cut inside, maybe don't risk it kwa sababu it's more dangerous tukipoteza
But
mpira.
he's been doing all that and
counter-press.
then some. Losing a lot of balls as he do that.
Guy, why do you hate Doku?
I don't hate him. I'm just saying Rio akisema ati
Does
ati-
Saka
ati-
lose a lot of balls?
not as much as Doku does.
Yeah, because Doku risks more.
And so why are you risking if you can't create for people? You know you risk so that you can create for others.
Yes.
So when I take on people, and that's what I'm asking. And then what?
I'm telling you, take-ons ziko na importance yake. Na nimekuelezea hapa
Does
hivi.
he do like an assist? You know how we say an assist before an assist? Does he
He
do
has
that?
a couple of pre-assists, I don't know.
Doku has done fuck all since he had that fantastic play. Ilikuwa ni team. Kuna last plan season last.
Do you know why Doku has
season,
been
ali this season kuna game alitesa like game kama mbili. Sikumbuki exact opponents nani. I know Doku played really well.
Doku like has been pia
But since then-
amekuwa bench recently, si ndio?
Na benchwa na nani? Grealish. Yeye ndiye alikuwa na bench Grealish.
No. Recently.
Because ameenda chini.
No man nasemaje? Maybe do you think maybe inaweza kuwa ni yeye anakuambia. Anaambiwa maybe it's too risky when you cut inside, don't try and play that don't try risky plays. Anajaribu na vile umesema ana lose so many balls. So it's risky, it's detrimental to the team. Ndio maana pepa kama bench.
Yeah, because they'll create.
Ndio maana nakwambia.
If you do
Man
that and
City
you're not
kuna more
creating-
restrictions.
No, if you do that and you're not creating for people, as a winger, you either score or create for others. That's the bottom line.
If Doku plays for
Not that you
more
take
transition
Check
team,
Mseka Mahrez. Mahrez alikuwa na dribble.
Yeah.
He was
He's a different profile though.
right? Alikuwa anafanya hivyo on the right. Ana dribble against wase, either ana create for others, assists, ama ana score.
he's a different profile though.
Doku ni younger.
And
Right? But why are you dribbling and doing fancy stuff with no end product? Lamine Yamal anakuwa na end product. Either he scores or he assists. Doku akona assist ngapi? Nitaanza kuangalia ama goals. He has, I'm sure hajafika more than, I'm sure akona 5. Could be 5 or 7 each.
for a team that has a 40 goal striker, it's decent.
40 goals, striker mwenye akona 16.
No, last season he's a 40 goal striker.
Jana last season, hizo anafanya nini?
Akiwa Borussia Dortmund. No, the point is
yeah.
when you're at Arsenal, maybe you need to score like 20 goals gawanye hapo because your striker is not
We don't
as
have-
productive, right?
Yes.
But kwa Manchester City, if your main cast anaweza katengeneza like 40 goals akawapatia, then supporting cast ikiwa inapeana 10-10-10-5-5 iko sawa tu.
You see, you don't rely on one person. That's the beauty of it.
Ndio maana nasema dynamic za team ni different. If Doku plays in a Liverpool setup, maybe he excels more. Because maybe he excels more. Maybe he excels more.
Excels more by what? Doing creating.
It's a different environment, it's a different setup.
Kuna create for Man City. Uko na striker bro, anafunga for fun.
Wakati wacheza
as a winger, just lay the ball for him. Create for him. Pick him a crossy. Okay, nilisikia crossy, they don't actualize the match. But create for your striker. He's not doing that. He created, I think, 4 assists ama 5 in one game. Since then, it's you am creating ngapi. Hajakuwa na as much.
Okay, Doku is not good enough.
He's good, that's just not close to Saka.
No, I didn't say Doku is close to Saka.
Yeah, it's okay. You didn't say that. The main issue ilikuwa Foden na Saka. That was the main issue. So Arsenal lost against Porto. 36 fouls. Game ilikuwa in play for 50 minutes. That's the most fouls I think Nisha walisema I think the most in the Champions League.
The Champions League. Oh.
Yeah.
But I think normally
and crazy stuff. Arsenal ilikuwa 22.
Oh, 22 fouls.
Yeah. So the rest 14 hizo zilikuwa na Porto. So Cindy tulikuwa fanya more fouls.
Yeah, of course trying to stop transitions. It's only logical. The tactical fouls, but I think normally a game of football when inacheza between 50 to 56 or 58 minutes
normally hizo crazy minutes.
Yeah, normally.
But that was I think for them to say the number of times the ball was in play, that's very odd in the Champions League game.
I think hakuna kitu ambacho Porto alifanya yenye ni new. We all know if you're playing a team that's perceived ama theoretically on paper looks superior than you, then you have to.
It's not on paper. We are better than them.
Yeah, at least not yesterday.
So far this season, yeah.
So tulia. Nyote mko number 3.
Game ni half time. Game majesha.
Sasa na sofa wako mbele yenu.
Okay, first half walikuwa sawa. First half walikuwa sawa.
No. Yeah, wako sawa.
Si tuko half time. So first half walikuwa okay.
Sawa. You're both number 3 in your leagues. So chill.
You're both number 3. Wako how many points?
Wako I think 8 points below the number 1, but
you're not the same.
Yes, still mko number 3.
Yeah.
Ukimaliza number 3 hata kama mko na points ngapi, you're not winning anything.
Their chances are way slimmer than ours. You're not the same.
They're slimmer, but you're still number 3.
Mko number 3.
Sasa kwa tumefika kwetu.
How many points? How many points below Real Madrid?
Hatujafika kwetu 10. Only 10.
You think you are the same with you guys?
Did I say we are the same?
I'm just asking. You umesema you are same with Porto.
Like yote mko number 3.
Yeah,
point
anyway.
is ligi kiisha.
We are not the same with Porto.
Number 3
we are
yako.
better than Porto. That's the whole point.
If it makes you sleep.
But for the night, holistically,
so kuna bats.
No, for the night, first half. It's took first half. It's first half measure.
Sawa,
For the night, they were better than us because they scored. Nothing more, nothing less.
Isn't that the
main?
End,
the end justifies the means, like I said, in the Champions League. So, whatever Arsenal did.
It's not like Arteta amepata surprise. Oh, they are playing now a low block. Oh, they are committing so many fouls. Oh, they are probably breaking our rhythm. Ni kitu ambayo you knew Porto will do.
Maybe no.
So,
maybe
no, of course they knew.
Maybe you underestimated them.
No, you didn't underestimate anyone. They were just better than you. Why don't you first acknowledge the opponent was better before starting saying...
I said the end justifies the means.
No.
And they got the means.
The end justifies the means is discrediting the opponent. Say they were better than us because...
How are they better? Because they
had more shots than you. Yeah, and you?
They had 3 chances.
And you?
On target.
And you?
We had 0. So they were better. How much position did they have?
Squeezy possession imekuwa metric ya kudetermine who is better.
Kwani domination unaanzanga na nini ama
Jesus. You are controlling
the game.
No, not the game.
We are controlling the game. We had more position.
No, you had more possession probably in your half and slightly way past your half.
No.
They were controlling spaces.
You're controlling the ball. Just looking for semantics now.
No. It's the same point. Let me.
We had 65% ball possession.
So what?
Where? Yeah, tulikuwa cheza in our defensive third.
So kama ni 65%.
Do you think that was...
No.
Did you watch the game?
I watched like 50 minutes of that game.
So there are 50 minutes of your game you did not watch?
Yeah. Because I was watching my club. Come on. So, do you think I'd care about Arsenal more than...
No, you said you watched 50 minutes of the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
So there are 50 minutes you didn't watch your team?
No, I did because nilikuwa na split. So after hapo nilikuwa sasa pressure yangu imezidi wacha nitoe hizi zingine. Yeah, ndio maana nasema always kama ukasema you had more possession and that translates to controlling the game when you could not turn it into anything productive.
It happens in football.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Porto had you where they wanted. Right?
That I would say.
Hiyo inamaanisha wao wana control game pia without the ball.
In their own way. Yes.
Kwa hiyo tumemalizana hiyo story. They were controlling the ball. They were controlling spaces. So they were controlling the game
Without the ball.
Without the ball. And you were controlling the ball.
But we
soccer.
did not do nothing.
Beach
Yeah.
soccer. No, you did nothing.
Yeah, we did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the point is, Porto were better. First acknowledge Porto were better before starting
did
saying like...
acknowledge they were
No, you said like the end justifies the means.
See, the one was the first half.
Yeah, so they were
Yeah,
better.
so they were better in the first half.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Thank you. So
That's what I
where was I had like Arsenal fans complaining Martinelli had a
Martinelli.
stinker.
Yeah, I
Saka,
think
Saka Starboy was in someone's pocket.
they absolutely got pocketed. Ain't gonna lie. Martinelli especially, I think he had a very of the two. I would say Martinelli was worse off. Because of course he's the one who gave away the wayward pass when it's the last minutes, bro. Like,
But I think he was trying to start an offensive transition. He was looking for Saka.
Bro, he game
It was a
tumecheza 90 minutes.
Yes.
Atu crack our say, maintain the guard, hold the goddamn ball. If you're not doing that, then you're giving a pinpoint pass. Because anything else happens, of course, as unaona venye zile happen.
Ateta and Ancelotti.
This season, late goals. Really?
Not losses, but they usually people usually score at the end.
Like, do you think that goal, if you had a taller goalkeeper, probably Ramsdale maybe,
No.
or a 6-foot goalkeeper, he saves that?
No.
Because people are saying like, he was of course off his line.
Yeah, it was.
I think so.
You
So
know
if,
what?
if he's
I'm
slightly
not-
deeper,
I'm
he
not.
he has a higher chance of saving it.
This is the other one now.
Yeah.
I will not take any blame to the goalkeeper. I will give everything to the striker, to the guy who scored. I think he was a winger. Yeah, Gelano. I will give everything
But doesn't mean
to Gelano. I'm a
Galano.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean if you're not taking away credit from the scorer, maanishi goalkeeper hakuwa na mistakes zake
For that goal.
for that goal.
Nah. I think for me he did his best.
I think he
I'll
came out.
give everything to the guy
I
who
think he
scored.
came out early.
Nah.
But anyway, they were good.
Ilikuwa too kali.
I think I liked. Is it Teremi or Evanilson who?
No, Teremi was not available.
Evan
Nilsson.
Evan Nilsson, yes. So he was making a run outside. Then he dragged like Saliba and Rice. So by the time Rice realizes, oh, kuna mtu anakuja,
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah,
They
but
should-
I think that for me, that mistake to give away the ball from Martinelli boils down from inexperience.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
but
wait.
still, from the fullback, there was like 2 passes before it came to Galano, right?
There was one pass.
And then where was Odegaard was like jogging. I know he was further behind, but he
Your
was
pass
jogging.
ilikuwa intercepted. You can Otavio ali-intercept.
Yeah. And
then I think he gave it to Gelano straight away.
Galano. But nasema Galano like had acres of space because alikuwa na time mob sana hapo hivyo katikati.
The fullback
In
was
between the lines,
right
kwenye
back.
half space.
Ben White alikuwa occupied. Saliba sijui alikuwa anafanya nini.
Ndo nakwambia Saliba was trying to go with I think Evanilson.
Rice ndiye kidogo
Rice.
closed down the guy.
Had to was following like Saliba.
He's the one who should have closed down maybe Gelano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So outright there was a chance to correct that mistake.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was.
Maybe.
Because if Rice
That thing boils down to Martinelli don't make that pass. Hold the ball. Fine? Your experience. This is a Champions League.
you're saying Arsenal is a better team, so they have to win the game.
But they are inexperienced in the Champions League.
Nah, come on, that's
Yeah.
I hate history.
Pepe, akona more appearance than that whole Arsenal squad in the Champions League. It's true. He's more experienced than the entire team.
We've seen younger teams win
Had
the
he
Champions
maybe
League.
more
bro.
experienced than even the manager in the Champions League.
Yes, in the Champions League, yes.
Yeah.
I think when 41, Ateta 42. Yes, old. Nasema hata kwa
Fucking
miaka.
hell.
Yeah, I think so. So you are getting pocketed by 41-year-old, bro.
He didn't pocket us.
Yo, he pocketed you guys.
How did he pocket us?
To 0 shots on target. To 0 shots on target. 0.
He pocketed
Nada.
who?
Everyone.
Who did he pocket?
You are my key striker.
Who? We don't have a marquee striker.
the ball playing striker.
Kai Havertz.
See, Kai Havertz, do you see how these tacticals normally try to paint Kai Havertz as this genius, special
But
player?
of course, they have come to acknowledge, man.
No, they still like there's this guy AI Twitter. He's a very famous Arsenal tactical. Like he always blames Odegaard. Yes, like watch him. He has like so many threads, which kind of makes sense. The profile of Odegaard is not he's not a game-winning profile. Like it's not a game-defining profile.
That's crap, bro.
It's crap.
No,
Maybe
since-
probably that's why
since
Real
last
Madrid
season,
let him
no
go.
player has more GNA than him.
I know so many Arsenal fans who don't rate Odegaard with it. Like yeah.
Oh, introduce me to them, please.
Yeah, you can start by watching Ligana's channel.
Na hapana.
No, it's one of them.
Nilikuwa nafikiri unasema Kenya.
No, Kenya najua.
Please.
Sawa. Unyombe tu.
Ligana is crap. He's just trying to be a left, you know.
He has a point though.
Which point?
That Arteta and the club sells this hope narrative, but it never materializes. It never. It's it's something crap. That I strongly believe in.
That unique.
Arsenal is this one team that.
Why would you sell hope? If you don't sell hope, what do you sell?
Javi is selling you hopes.
No, he didn't sell. He gave us a trophy, bro.
Yeah, he did. But
yeah,
now
that's not hope.
This season is what is he doing?
So kwa Arsenal,
Buda akona bundles of hope.
Ni kweli. Kwa Arsenal,
he's trying to tell you hope.
The point
loads.
is, kwa Arsenal ni constant. Ni kitu ambayo.
But you see, for you guys only have one opponent.
You guys are so delusional. Come on. No. One opponent.
You guys have one opponent.
What do you mean one opponent?
Real Madrid.
Why?
Kwani nani ngine ubeba ligi kwenu?
Atletico.
Nani ngine utisha? When is the last time they won it?
Atletico.
When is the last time Bilbao won it? When is the last time
2 years ago Atletico won it. No. Bilbao have 6 league titles.
When is the last time they won it?
The point is, kuna watu wengine wanashinda. No, kwani nyinyi when was last time you won it? 204 ama 203?
Sisi ni 204, ni kitambo.
Na sasa hivi bado mna challenge.
Kwenu?
No, you're making it sound like
the last 10 years imekuwa ni nani? Not even, let's go to the last 10, last 5.
3 teams. Niambia IPL in the last 5.
Last 5 is going back to 2019.
2 teams.
It's 2 teams, yes.
So which one
but
is
Atletico is always a one-off once they do it.
Nikuulize, at Liverpool it was a one-off.
Liverpool
was a one-off. One in 30 years.
They're always number 2, bro.
Jesus, number 2 is not winning.
No, contending for the league. Yours is always 2 teams contending for the league.
Contending now, blah, 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 and
obvious
Let me ask
the word
you,
go.
Do you think Serie A is better than EPL? We have had like 4 winners in the last 5 years.
Is it better? What?
Yeah.
How? Defensively, they're better.
No. Do you think it's more competitive than EPL?
No.
So why the double standards? Because you are saying we have only one team you're competing with, right?
And
occasionally Atletico Madrid. That's why I'm telling you.
No. We are not going to sugarcoat this shit. Your team and Real Madrid, they are the only 2 teams who call the shots in La Liga. You guys, how do you guys divide your TV revenue? You guys call the shots there, right?
No, it's another bluff, or it's another.
You guys call the shots.
Another myth.
No. It's true.
Barcelona.
You guys call the shots.
No.
That's why team zingine you struggle sana kuafikia level yenu, right?
Guys.
Arsenal, they are in the Premier League. There are teams that are striving to get to the level of Man City. It's never guaranteed. That's how unapata kina Brentford wanapiga Man City even at Etihad. When was the last time?
This is another, like, I don't know how English PR has managed to sell
That's how
this
we
narrative.
have a top 4.
No.
Which is not guaranteed.
A top 4 is a mediocre
which is not
setup.
Guaranteed.
A mediocre setup that is being propagated by the English media and makes no sense.
Everybody sees it.
Let me tell you.
Everybody sees it.
In La Liga, hakuna timu ambayo EPL team ikishakuwa imequalify iko kwenye top flight. There's 100 million ya TV rights unapata. Guaranteed. Even though it doesn't mean you are crap, you are shit. You have the 100 million in EPL. You get your 100 million. In La Liga, unapewa kulingana na performance. Inakuwaga hivi 50%, ndio? Acha nimalizie.
Okay.
50% inagawanywa kwa timu zote, zinapewa evenly. Alafu 50% kuna 25% ya Kenya unaleta kwa table na nyingine ni ya meritocracy. Ambayo nadhani
Kenya unaleta kwa table.
Yeah, Kenya unaleta kwa table of course. Na ambayo ni the same thing na EPL. Ndio maana Arsenal hawapati the same share revenue na Manchester United na Manchester City. Ni different. Kila ligi iko
ni different. Sasa, but yours is marginally, not even marginally.
Because we are bigger.
Exponentially.
Because we are bigger.
Why are you not trying to promote all these other clubs then?
Why should we promote them? Because sisi tuko na budget kubwa pia.
Exactly. You have to call the shots all the time.
No, we are
Real
not calling
Madrid
the shots.
Barcelona.
If Barcelona was in the EPL, it would have been labda twice bigger.
You know what? I actually saw nivetu siwezi kumbuka the gap between like Man City when they won the nini last season vis-a-vis kale ka team kalikuwa relegated. Team inakuwa relegated in Premier League.
Ooh, nice.
Walipata a lot of money. I don't think it's the same for you guys.
Point ni, imagine.
I know Premier League has maybe more revenue.
Imagine EPL na hiyo doyote and the quality.
Na amenda championship.
Skiza, quality EPL, imagine investment na the quality of football displayed there. Bro, it's a mismatch. It's pathetic. Like, how do you invest 1 billion and still be shit?
Well, that's
Tell
Chelsea.
Me, make me understand.
That's why Chelsea is the one.
Chelsea is an EPL team.
Man City?
I'm telling you.
Man City?
Yeah, siku zote EPL kuna kwa team moja ambayo ina dominate. Zingine ni mediocre.
Man City wako shitty.
I was trying to paint something. Acha nimalizie.
No, Man City is the best team in the world, bro.
Man City is the best team in the world.
Premier League, Liverpool wako shitty?
No, 2 niambie ingine.
Arsenal iko shiti?
3 niambie ingine.
Brighton wako shiti?
Jesus. Brighton wako wapi?
Brighton
wako wapi? Yeah. Newcastle. Are they competing for the trophies? Nikuulize. Nikuulize. Sawa. Nikuulize. Si Newcastle ilikuwa kwa group ya Champions League na AC Milan. Alafu wakaenda wapi? Wamequalify kwa round of 16. Kuna game yao inacheza round of 16. So mbona? Man United so walikuwa acha nimalize. Man United so walikuwa kwa group iko na Copenhagen. Na Galatasaray. Budget ya Man U na hizo timu zingine mbili. So where are they?
Last season mlienda Europa League.
Yeah, kweli.
Kwa nini?
And we are shit.
But mko na investment yenu inatoshana aje?
Na kwa EPL ni kitu ambayo ni constant. Ina happen constantly.
Ati watu wana invest billions constantly.
Acha nikwambie kitu. Acha nikumalizie.
Is it constant?
In La Liga, timu ambayo ilishuka
relegation. Hadi mnaweka economic levers. Ndio ati mnavigate through transfers and stuff.
No, economic levers
in the Europa League.
So sikia nikwambie. Unaona mko na misinformation. Economic levers ni investments za Barcelona wanauza. So mimi nikiuza uuze gari yako leo.
Shida investment levers.
No,
Kwani it's my investment. It's measures you're putting in place.
It's my investment.
It's
no,
measures
it's not measures.
You're putting. It's measures.
Barcelona was selling 24.9
Barca
Studios. Ni investment yao. They were selling for 25% ingine ya BLM merchandise company. Ni yao. Si ya mtu mwingine. So shida iko wapi? Shida iko wapi?
Si ndio mgenerate more money because
na EPL iko na FFP.
You invest more so that you can buy more players and end up in the Europa League.
EPL iko na FFP.
End up in the Europa League.
EPL iko na strict FFP kama za La Liga. So team zetu azizi zika spend kama zenu. That's the point.
Nyinyi. Ukisema kama zenu nani because Barcelona na Real Madrid different.
Because we earn more.
You guys are two different teams, your own world altogether.
Because we earn more.
No one is in his own world altogether. Okay, it's because Man City now that they are facing 116 charges and they are getting away with it.
Yeah, they financially
so
they doped financially. Maana kwa hapo. But tunasema team mobs za EPL zina outspend do ambaye hazina. Like ni Sugar Daddy ameinject do yake ama some
but you
right?
That's also investment.
Yeah, ujanielewa point yangu. Yetu ni more sustainable because tuko na measures. You cannot spend more than what this threshold.
Of course. Mna buy hadi referees, so it's cool.
No, the point is last season team ambayo ilienda relegation na Liga ilikuwa na 40 points. Do you mind telling me about EPL?
40 points.
Espanyol.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's competitive. Okay. Na hiyo siku ya mwisho
how much they get? Maybe the only thing we can
mbona unaongelea naongelea vitu zinahappen uwanjani. Do you see how EPL is like a soap opera? It's a soap opera. People care more about the financial part than the football part, which is the most important thing.
Kwani financials ndio ina improve football?
Kama financial ina improve football, mbona tuonagi nyinyi mkiwa mna dominate Europe?
Nani hao? Man City they are the Premier League, they are the European
how
champions.
How many times? After how many trials?
That's one. Liverpool are 6 times.
Ingine?
Chelsea are 2 times.
Nyinyi
sisi hatuko.
Na simkuna nasema amount of money. Simnapata do the same.
Ni 3 times.
Na simnapata do the same.
I thought tumesema Premier League teams that dominate Europe.
No, the point is point yangu ni.
We are dominating Europe,
no,
bro.
Point yangu ni the most important thing kwa uwanja ni kwa football club ni uwanjani ambayo La Liga teams zinaifanya very well.
Nowadays ni both. Sasa uwanja iko, it's the core.
It's the core.
It's the primary.
And na sisi tulikuwa na team sita zinapigania relegation. Imagine team sita zinapigania that final game. Google uone utapata.
Na so that makes you better or what?
No, it makes it more competitive because you guys.
Kwani Premier League kuna ngapi?
Acha nimalize. Nyinyi mlikuwa na timu iko na 30 points na iko safe. Everton, right? It was 30 something points iko safe. Au ku relegated last season. Walimaliza points ngapi?
Unasema hii season ama unasema
last season? Everton walikuwa na points ngapi?
Okay, unasema sasa hivi kuna team sita zina fight.
No, nasema last season. Si season haijaisha sasa. Last season we had like 6 teams that were fighting.
Are you saying last season you had 6 teams fighting against relegation?
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes.
So last season nafaa kuangalia how many were in the Premier League.
No maana nakwambiaje like it's more competitive but huwa hype kwa sababu the most important thing kule Spain tunaamini ni getting it over the line, win your trophies. Acha hii BS mob. Arsenal
ni team mbili za
Arsenal inatengeneza documentary.
Aston Villa versus Brighton.
Yeah, that's relative, bro. Yeah, okay. Because mimi hautawai like
Luton versus Newcastle.
That's relative because mimi nimekwambia mimi na najua kuna wabeshi zangu watu tunawatch nao game. Na utatupata game ambayo tunawatch ni Granada na Las Palmas. Na tuko sawa tuna enjoy. It's beautiful football.
But is it more beautiful compared to if you're watching Luton versus
That's why
Newcastle?
I'm watching it.
Luton versus
Simton watch
Newcastle.
the best product.
So you
That's
think-
why I'm watching it.
So Luton versus Newcastle is worse off than Granada versus
I didn't
Las
say it's
Palmas?
worse off. I don't watch Newcastle often. Nasem
But do you
often.
think that game is more entertaining?
Yeah,
than-
Las Palmas. I think Las Palmas is one of the most
Okay,
exciting
game
sides.
Kayo, for example,
Aya,
ilishaje?
acha nikupatie context yake, sio? Newcastle is probably top 6 ni kwenu. So mimi nitakwambia
Sahi wako, no, they're not in top 6.
sawa tuweke top 8. So tuseme Newcastle equivalent yetu tutasema ni Athletic Club Bilbao.
Newcastle actually,
Athletic Bilbao, which is more entertaining. I can guarantee to Leo Kangali Athletic Bilbao is more entertaining than Newcastle. If you tell me Brighton, I'm going to tell you Real Sociedad play far much better football than
so Luton versus like what? Luton walikuwa wanacheza na nani juzi?
Liverpool. Liverpool is a big club. It's like same Madrid wanacheza na Las Palmas.
Compared to Luton versus Liverpool.
I'm watching Real Madrid Las Palmas. Like it's a no-brainer, come on. Miss George game mob za EPL kwa sababu gani kuna games za La Liga zinaendelea.
We are having a different conversation. All right. Arsenal got beat by Porto. That's the bottom line. A big digression you have done. Napoli versus Barcelona.
Oh, man.
First goal by Lewandowski. Good goal.
Yeah, good.
Then I think how many minutes later? Like 15?
Yeah, 15.
Osimhen bamboozles Martinez, makes it 1-1. How did you? Because I didn't watch that game. How was
Man,
it?
this team sucks at times, man. You unaangalia unaona kama Xavi coached a 3-0 win, a comfortable 3-0 win. Venye team will set up because we had a better rest defense this time round. Even in transition, we were not caught off guard so many times. I think we were not even caught off guard. We tried to, now this is controlling the game and dominating the game. Achana hii yenu mnasemaga ni
Will you
controlling.
dominate?
Yeah, I think it was dominant because
Dominance all the way to a draw.
no, like for no matter sijafika hapo for like
No, but umesema ni
75 minutes.
Or you dominate for 75 minutes.
Yeah,
But
hawakuwa na shot on target wale Napoli. So we were playing so well. We were moving the ball a bit faster this time round, creating so many chances. In the first half, like it could have been 3-0. Game imeisha. But then it's the same problem. Now it's confusing because unashindwa ku differentiate. Is it a coaching problem or a player problem? Because Lewandowski gets a good cutback from Cancelo.
Yeah.
And, he fluffs his line. Gundogan gets a good shot. Anapiga like it's not good enough. Lamine Yamal tries, it's saved. But isn't imagines ambazo you feel like players should take responsibility more. Because if a coach gets you to the final third well, then hiyo ingine inafaa kuwa pati yenu. So first half imeisha and we're like, yeah, this game we can see it out because tuko dominant, we're creating chances. Then the second half happen the same thing in your happen over and over again, like not being able to manage game states. Like when things start going wrong for us, it goes from like bad to us. And I think they started creating chances, these half chances. Now you can see the crowd responding.
Yeah, the
they
home
were at
crowd,
home and it's normally very hostile. Now I think they get that feeling of we can do it now. They start to believe more because they start being more aggressive in the duels. They start pushing more players in transitions, and chances start appearing for Napoli in a game that we should have completely won by the first half. So they get this goal, which is very funny because hakukuwa na danger yote hapo when they were building up that goal. Anguissa takes that ball and hakuna mtu ana mark because hakukuwa na danger yote. Anapeana pass ambayo Inigo Martinez anafaa kuwa ako nyuma ya Osimhen. Kila mtu anajua Osimhen is a physical specimen. He'll try to body you off the ball. But that guy sijui alikuwa anajaribu kudraw foul, sijui alikuwa anajaribu kudive, sijui alikuwa anafikiria nini. Anajipata kwa mbele ya Osimhen. Of course he will just akamondoa akaanguka. I think he thought atapata foul and Osimhen ako 10 meters on touch target. Of course so, 9 in 10 times that's a goal. From that point tumeachilia hiyo game kabisa because I think they started becoming more dangerous than us. Wanna create
so you guys had them in the first 3 quarter.
You had me in the first half. We had them in the first quarter. Now
so were they like better off without the ball?
No, they had like the worst of the ball shape like I've seen.
But
this
you guys
season.
didn't score.
Yeah, because we were worse. It was 2 very poor
bad
teams. Yeah, bad teams. So nivipofu wawili but mimi niko na jicho moja. Yeah,
moja ako na left, mwingine ako na right.
Right hivyo.
But none has 2 eyes.
Yeah, but now the game imekuwa complicated because theoretically we are going back home with a draw. But Monjuic is never really home because I think we have had better performances away than at home this season. Of course, kama tungekuwa tunaenda Camp Nou, could have been better and kuna confidence, but now
Mko Olympico.
50-50.
All right, so that's the Champions League, man. Interesting ones. The shocker for Arsenal, the draw by Barcelona and Napoli. We kind of expected maybe it a draw. The two teams
You did?
The two teams are not good. I can't say like Napoli were better than Barcelona and you guys are not like better.
No, Napoli are like number, is it 8?
Wako 8th.
Than you. They're so bad.
Wako chini, especially comparing the fact that they are the defending champs. Yeah. But you
Hey,
guys,
the fall of man between us and them. We actually both are the defending champions.
or in your leagues, and
In
you're
our
doing
leagues
badly.
and leagues.
The last 3 defending champions in Italy has won it again.
Yeah,
Hey.
by the way, from Juve, then AC Milan, then came Inter Milan, then
So,
Napoli,
hey,
and they've
yeah.
been worse the following season. I don't know how
It's
it
crazy.
happens.
It's crazy.
So that's why I was telling you. Do you think it's more competitive than the EPL?
So that makes it like inika ilikuwa fluke then. Because mbeba hii alafu mna fall off.
That's one
It's like
one way to
Leicester.
look at it. But can you also say other teams are also working hard to
But they don't work
dethrone
hard
you?
consistently. Because you work hard for one season alafu una drop off.
Si inamaanisha like wengine pia wanajituma. So hakuna time ya ukislip kidogo
But wewe
umeangushwa.
ulijituma last season. Kwa nini ujitumi hii season? Si you maintain.
So ukiwa una maintain unaidominate hiyo ligi yenu.
No.
Na ndio kitu ambayo Bayern wanafanya.
Don't fall off.
Na ndio kitu ambayo mnaitia Bayern Farmers League.
No, nisemi hivyo. Mimi nasema maintain the dominance. Zile za ukishinda hii, don't drop off ati like venye Napoli wanafanya saa hizi. Kuwa hapo top 2, top 3. Kaa hapo, maintain your charge. If you don't win the next season, maybe ulikumaliza number 2. Si ati ulimaliza number 8.
Fair enough.
Yes, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's the Champions League. I don't think there's anything else to
Do you
mention.
think you are maybe we can do you think you have a chance to turn it around?
Yes, I do think. I mean, we have never won in Porto.
Yeah,
Portugal, we do badly. Always.
there was this I'm not sure how factual it is, like sio mjashinda a knockout game in how long?
7 years in a row.
7
We've
years.
been-
Yeah, so
But in those 7
what
years,
makes you think like this time round you
this is a very different Arsenal from that Arsenal.
Yeah, it's the same. It was the same,
It's the same
Arsenal
club.
that failed to win a knockout tie in the Europa last season. Do you remember?
When you got knocked out by Sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying there's a stronger
you
Arsenal
drew-
side.
Stronger than last season?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. We have Declan Rice. That definitely puts up in a higher pedestal.
This
Yeah,
Declan
he
Rice guy.
definitely improves us without a lie. We have considered the least goals.
Because you can be guaranteed that Porto will play exactly the same.
Ni sawa. It's okay.
Maybe the low block will even be nastier.
It's 3 weeks from now, bro. Maybe Partey might be back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I like how now you
And it's
are,
not
you're
even
more
maybe.
you're more like more Arsenal fans are being reasonable. You see when the
Kwani hatukwangi reasonable?
no when not all of them of course some. You see when the draw happened, I listened to a couple of X spaces, Arsenal X spaces, and it was like, yeah, we can finish up the tie in the first leg, then we rest up a few players in the second leg. Like it was about dominance, 4-0. Even leading up to that game, I think the predictions were like 3-0, 4-0. Like
I also thought the same. It's not delusions.
it's delusion.
How can you say it's delusion? You are scoring 21 goals in 5
because
games.
I played Porto in the Champions League, bro, in the group stages. Like they are very well-drilled team. Like
Simuliwapiga twice. That's how you came to be top.
we got 4 points from them. We drew. Na hiyo moja.
Or they didn't beat you guys.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
But hizo game zote mbili ni Mungu. Tuliomba iishe because
Eh.
they were like, yeah, they were all of us. Like I don't know how they missed their
Nyinyi
chances.
mko worse off.
That's not the point. The point is Porto is a very well drilled
Well-drilled
team.
team. Alright.
So if this Arsenal meets a team like Inter, which is probably an upgraded version of Porto,
It's a different story altogether.
you're going home.
Let me just conclude the story. I think, I don't know, maybe the guys were, I don't know, bamboozled by being in that stage.
Do you think it happens? Like these guys are
they have
used to
never been
playing.
there.
You're used to playing like in a
None
60,
of those
60.
guys have ever been in the Champions League round of 16.
Bro, the only difference is the anthem. Right?
Bro, una compare opponent wa Europa League na Champions League?
No, si compare.
Alafu, so what-
But
there's a big
you've
difference.
played, I can say, difficult teams in your league compared to Porto.
Hiyo ni ligi.
Hujanielewa point yangu. It's still the same thing.
No, I don't know. For me, this is a different stage altogether. You can't say it's the same as the league. It's not the same as the league.
It's not.
So I think that's... I could be wrong. That's what I'm saying. I
Also,
think.
because maybe Arteta was like, yeah, it's a 120-minute tie, so we don't have to go all out in the first 90 minutes.
But
because
if you watch that game and you watch how Arsenal have been playing this year, that was a very different Arsenal side. It's like when Liverpool played Arsenal. Buda hadi nani wana collide. Ati Alisson na Van Dijk.
Yeah.
That's not Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's not the Liverpool we have seen for this season.
Yeah.
That was not the Arsenal you have seen this year. And that Mideast we have played against a top team and mediocre teams.
You know, my issue is like you believing you will be better and Porto will be worse.
They might not be worse off, but I think at home, I don't expect us to play like we did there. We'll be better. Yeah. So I think we can turn it around. I know the last 7 years we've been knocked out 7 years in a row. The last time we were in the Champions League, 7 years back, straight back to back. But walikuwa
mkompete round of 16.
The only akia nani? The only hata tukifika quarter finals itakuwa the first time in almost 10 years.
Shit.
Tumefika quarter finals. The last time we got to the quarter finals, guess which team we beat in the round of 16?
No, not this one.
No.
The last time we fika quarter
Porto.
finals. No
yes.
way.
And we had trailed, I think, in their backyard. Either tulikuwa 0 ama 2-0 down.
The narratives. Okay.
Yeah, tulikuwa 2-0 down.
I think it's the attempt to
hata si
revenge.
1-0 down, tulikuwa 2-0 down.
It's the attempt to revenge.
So by the way tunacheza na script ya round of 16 as far as Porto goes. Hivyo ndivyo kanachezangu. Hivyo ndivyo kanachezangu sina Porto. So
leo time mlipomaliza mkatupata nadhani.
Round of 16 tukapata quarters. Hapana.
Na mkatupata? Sababu sina ilikuwa tunacheza na nyinyi sana.
Quarters tulipiga nani kwanza? Tulipata ni Milan.
No, Milan iliwafunga. Milan iliwatoa. Actually
kuna time tulipiga Milan kwao. The first team to beat Milan in San Siro.
Iliwafunga 4-0. Then you went to San Siro and it was like you almost turned it around.
16. Sinasema after kupita round of 16 kwenda quarters.
Tulipatana. Mlena mkawafunga 3-0.
Hiyo ilikuwa round of 16.
Yenye mlitolewa ilikuwa
the second. Chiki ya kwanza tulipatana na Barcelona mkatupiga. Ile 11-12 you guys turned it around. 11-1-2 tukiwapiga at the Emirates. Then the next season that's when we met Milan. Then 2 seasons back to back we met Bayern. Then somewhere we met MSN.
No, that's 2-0.
Then we met Bayern again. Then the last one tulitolewa na Monaco.
Like you met SC back to back.
No, AC ilikuwa kwa hizo round of 16 exits Messi AC Milan ilikuwa once.
Kama niyo basi nakumbuka mlifungwa vibaya.
Barcelona ilikuwa 3 times.
And then Bayern 2 times.
No, Barcelona ilikuwa twice. Bayern ilikuwa 3 times. And then Monaco won. Monaco wanakuja wanatupiga 3-1. And then we went kwao tukapiga 2-0.
Away goal.
Yeah.
I wish ningekuwa na away goal sahi.
I also kind of wish the same, but yeah.
Ingekuwa ni over for you.
No, it's not.
Away goals.
I can tell you for free. Porto tunawapiga at the Emirates. And it's not a 1-0. Ama 2-1. Anyway, 2-1 hata haita suffice.
Unajua bro kutafuta hizi bao venye huwa ni kazi ngumu.
Ni sawa. You think we'll be moving weirdly like we did? It's like saying because Liverpool will move weird against Arsenal at the next game wataenda wanyoroshwe.
Yeah, and it's like saying wakati your game because you're speaking in retrospect yesterday Liverpool. It's like you are shit sahi like unasema kesho yangu itakuwa better.
Of course.
No, it's not guaranteed.
Kuna 5 games tumeona how we have been playing. It's not one game. Kuna game 5 tumeona
venye. You already said Champions League ni a different gravy.
Yeah, it's like different, but it's the same team.
The same team yenye na 0 shots on target.
Hey, that's a one-off. But for me, regardless of whatever it is, I think we're turning this around and I'm super confident of it.
Me, I'm not making any promises.
Of course, you as Barcelona, you can't.
Yani si tuko in a better position, lakini msena kuna bro.
Because nyinyi mko worse off, si tuko better.
No.
We are better team than our opponents.
But we're playing a worse
we are better team. Unlike you guys, we are better team than our opponents. Period. We are a better team. Yo, upende uspende, it's the truth. You guys are not like bigger than Napoli. I don't think you are like much better than Napoli. Difference zenu ni mbili. See, nyinyi worse of teams. Umesema ni 2 bad teams.
Yeah, lakini unasema come on.
You're not like the same.
Like we are
defending champions.
We are worse. They are worse. Bwana, lakini nyinyi
it's a very marginal difference.
Na nyinyi mko na
it's a marginal difference.
Theoretically better reality.
Because first half tuko chini.
Si ndio na mlifungwa bila shot on target. Due context.
Context. So first half you are trailing, so that makes us the worst team.
No, mlifungwa under the worst condition, under
Buddha,
the worst possible
Champions League unajua hata tunaenda sana. Champions League unajua ni ya 2 legs. Okay, so tumepigwa leg moja. That makes us a bad team.
Jesus, tutakuwa hapa next week.
Yeah, of course, not next week, in 3 weeks. So that's that with Champions League. Don't forget to catch this episode on Spotify and YouTube, and you can always hit the smash and subscribe button.
But this guy today rattled me in so many topics, Leo.
It's okay.
He got me.
That's how we do it in Extra Digest Podcast. Adios, muchacho. He's been Mobili Joseph. You can always catch him. I'll drop his handles pale. Check him out on Twitter, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where else?
TikTok, everywhere. Joseph Mobili.
Exactly. Good stuff. Catch you on the next one.